Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most important update for all muggles and wizards alike. Fantastic Beasts 3 has finally started filming. It's it's a miracle. There's the third installment of the five parts Fantastic Beasts franchise, which is the prequel franchise to the Harry Potter movies. It was initially supposed to start filming in March this year, but of course, that was the time of when the lockdown began. So this movie was sadly one of the victims of the multiple delayed movies due to the pandemic. But Warner Brothers finally feel it's safer to make the movie happen now, and J.K. Rowling is rolling the cameras. Yes, this was the super exciting movie news that we all needed after hearing the disappointing news of Wonder Woman 1984's fourth delay to December this year. But at least Warner Brothers have no plans to delay Fantastic Beasts 3 any longer. They realise if we want to make that November 2021 release date, which will 2021 will be a celebration of all things Wizarding World. With it will be the 20th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone and the 10th anniversary of Deathly Hallows Part 2. So releasing Fantastic Beasts 3 any other year would make no sense. So they realise they needed to get it done now while they have the chance. And Jude Law and other cast members were spotted on a set at Leavesden, and photos of sets for the movie have been seen at Leavesden, and the movie will also partly be shot in Berlin. So we already know that the primary location of the third Fantastic Beasts movie is going to be Rio in Brazil. But are we also going to see the Wizarding World in 1930s Germany? That goes to show that this third movie is going to be truly bigger and better than the first two combined, as actor Dan Fogler states. And yeah, this is gonna be a Wizarding World movie on the most epic scale. Sure, this is not a trailer review nor even a reaction to the title, but I am sure we will finally have the title of the third movie revealed in December or something. But just to hear that this movie is finally happening now, that's good enough news for now. And J.K. Rowling has not let the haters put her off, and she is determined to complete the five Fantastic Beasts movies, which is so admirable of her. I make no apologies. I prefer the Fantastic Beasts movies to the Harry Potter movies, and you're entitled to think that. Here are just some of my predictions for what is my most anticipated movie of 2021. Yeah, I'm beyond hyped for this movie. I'm more hyped for Fantastic Beasts 3 than No Time to Die and Wonder Woman 1984 combined. This is truly going to be the biggest movie of 2021. This is what I imagine the billboard for the third movie will be once they get further into the marketing. And I am sure that Johnny Depp will get plenty of time to film his scenes as Grindelwald. I know he's having, court battles with his former wife Amber Heard, but yeah, I think in this movie Grindelwald will finally be, he'll finally have fully rallied his troops at a Nürnberg fortress in Austria. I think we're going to see far more of Nürnberg. We only saw it in the final scene of Crimes of Grindelwald, and of course he in the last movie he manipulated poor Queenie and Credence to his side. He needs Queenie as she's a legitimate and can read others' minds to see if they are loyal to him or not. And of course he needs Credence, as Credence is the only one, according to Grindelwald, with the power to take down Dumbledore, similar to how Voldemort was convinced Malfoy could take down Dumbledore in Harry Potter. But of course, we know that Credence will fail to destroy Dumbledore, as we know Dumbledore doesn't die until the Half-Blood Prince. But we know that Dumbledore will be the one to defeat Grindelwald, but we don't know who will be the one to defeat Credence. So is Dumbledore powerful enough to defeat Credence as well as Grindelwald? We'll find out, but we most likely won't find out that question until the 5th movie. But to see the Wizarding World in 1930s Rio and Germany, that is going to be mesmerizing, and to see what fantastic beasts and magical creatures there are in the Brazilian Wizarding World, and that I predict there'll be some resembling jaguars or snakes, but or exotic birds, but I just can't wait to see what the visual effects artists come up with and bring to life the beasts that's J.K. Rowling envisioned in her mind, and not only are we going to Rio and Germany, but we may also get Elbermorny in this movie, the wizarding school in which Queenie and Tina grew up in, and will we hear Newt to take back what he said about Hogwarts being the greatest wizarding school in the world after seeing Elbermorny? We'll see, and of course the Elbermorny professor who chatted to Nicholas Flamel in Crimes of Grindelwald, as she will play a far more major role in this movie, as we have been told. And will Newt and Dumbledore finally destroy the Blood Pack together so that Dumbledore can finally get involved in the war with Grindelwald? And if this movie does begin the war with Grindelwald, we are going to see huge battle scenes that I predict we're going to get a gigantic battle in Rio that's on the scale of the Battle of Hogwarts from Deathly Hallows Part 2. And how is Jacob going to be involved in the war? Because he's a muggle, he can't do a lot against spells, so I guess he's just going to have a gun in this war, and I am so worried for Queenie. I mean, if this movie's going to jump to the 30s, then it's going to be a few years after Crimes of Grindelwald, that we've rarely had a time jump that far in the Wizarding World movies. Most of the Harry Potter movies just took place 6 months after one another, so I'm worried how much Queenie will have changed in that time. Will she be forced to kill Muggles just to please Grindelwald, or will she have a romance with Grindelwald? Will she outrank Rosa as Grindelwald's most loyal follower? Well, I pray somehow she can change her mind about Grindelwald and go back to the good side, maybe in the 5th movie, and get the happy ending she deserves. Because Jacob and Tina, they are still going to be deeply upset by Queenie's decision to go with Grindelwald at the beginning of this movie. So yeah, I hope it can work out, and I'm just so happy I don't have to wait too much longer to get back to making Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts related content on my channel again. And I may re-review the Harry Potter movies and the first Fantastic Beasts on my channel in 2021, leading up to Fantastic Beasts 3 as my reviews, my original reviews for the Harry Potter movies and the first Fantastic Beasts. They don't look so great now in terms of quality, but they were 4 years ago. So just to update them, uh, but but yeah, uh, uh, bring bring on the title for Fantastic Beasts 3. The moment we get the title, I will react to it the millisecond we get the news. And is Credence really Aurelius Dumbledore, Dumbledore's second brother, who we were never told about so well? He most likely is, I would say. Why would Grindelwald lie? Grindelwald seems to know everything, and also only a Dumbledore would have the power to blow up a mountain like Credence did in the final few seconds of Crimes of Grindelwald. But if Credence can destroy a mountain, goodness knows what power how powerful he's going to be by the third movie. And now that he's Grindelwald's personal super weapon, and I really feel sorry for Nagini right now. I mean, in the cliffhanger of Crimes of Grindelwald, all of our heroes lost somebody. I mean, Nagini lost Credence, Jacob lost, and Tina lost Queenie, and Newt and Thesis presumably lost Lisa. So yeah, I think Nagini, she's going to be on Newt's side for now. She's going to request Dumbledore to get Credence back for her, but whether he'll succeed is yet to be seen. And finally, Dan Fogler teased that fan favourite Harry Potter character Hagrid may appear in this Fantastic Beasts series at some point. Whether he'll appear in this third movie, I have no idea. But if Hagrid was to appear in the Fantastic Beasts movies as a student at Hogwarts, will we yet to see an extension of the storyline in which Tom Riddle opened the Chamber of Secrets and framed Hagrid for it? Is that a trick question? Of course we will, and we'll see if Queenie and Jacob turn out to be Hagrid's adoptive parents. So yeah, I am thinking positive that this third movie will be the Fantastic Beasts movies, who finally get fans on board with the Fantastic Beasts movies. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and update. And are you hyped for Fantastic Beasts 3? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.